So first pose, downward dog. First downward dog of the day, very possibly. And just giving yourselves some space here to notice how the body feels. Notice the legs, the toes, the spine, the shoulders. Check in and just acknowledge what feedback you get. So if today something's feeling a little bit tight or tense, know that you are always welcome to rest, to come to child's pose whenever you need. Okay, so with that kindness in mind, keep your feet wide, keep your knees soft, walk the hands all the way back so that you end up in a forward fold at the back of the mat. Let your feet be heavy, let your head be heavy. Imagine your belly gently resting down towards your thighs and then easing your head side to side, soften your neck. Find your way to center, to still, unravel, uncurl, come all the way up. Let the head be the last to rise. Have a check-in at the top, head, neck, shoulders. Anywhere that needs it, have a wiggle. And then gently finding your way to stillness somewhere at the back of the mat. We're going to inhale, sweep those arms up nice and high. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, forward fold, knees soft, take it all the way down. Inhale, travel up, sweep the palms, lift the chest. So all the way. Exhale, fold it down, belly to thigh, head heavy. Swan dive, yes, nice. Last one, inhale to scoop, to sweep. Exhale to fold, just warming and waking. Good, lovely. Now this time at the bottom, knees soft, head heavy, uncurl, really slowly, really gently. Make your way up. When you get there, we're going to add on to that sequence. On your next inhale, scoop up. On your exhale, forward fold, come down. Now this time, let's inhale into a halfway lift. Maybe hands on shins. Try lengthen your spine. Maybe shift your gaze forward just a teeny touch. If this feels okay here, I want you to play around a touch with the balance. So maybe see if you could hover those heels just a teeny tiny bit and then place them back down. Notice how much control you have. So it might be that you've got some or none or lots. All options are okay, so just become aware. Knees can be bent or straight here. That's personal preference too. So just finding a rocking motion, lifting and lowering. Checking in with the toes, the feet, the calves, the ankles. And then when you're ready, grounding down. Whole of the foot flat to the floor. Knees soft, palms to the ground. We're going to tiptoe the hands forward and find our way to downward dog. So shuffling along your mat. Keep those hips nice and high and then relax the head as you softly pad through your dog. Nice. Draw one heel down, then the other. And then finding some fluidity as we roll forwards and back. So find stillness through the feet. As you inhale, slide forward, find plank, wrists and shoulders stack, press your heels away, and then exhale, downward dog. Transition up and back. Inhale, bring it forward, gliding, sliding, pull the belly in. Exhale, take it back. Last one, inhale, travel forward. Exhale, travel back. Lifting your gaze, look towards those palms super gently, super slowly, tiptoeing feet towards the top of the mat, no rush. When we get there, make sure the feet have space. Deeply bend your knees, hold onto your elbows. Let's take a ragdoll. Head hangs as we sway side to side, let it go. And then in your own time, find your way to still, release those hands. Unravel, uncurl, traveling all the way up towards the stand. Really lovely. Step the feet wider. This time we shake out the whole body, so allowing the knees to bend, the spine to twist, Maybe the gaze goes over the shoulder. And then find your way back to center, back to still. Adjust those feet. Let's go for our first full sun sail. So we're going to add in some back bends. On your breath in, sweep up, lift palms, lift chest. As you breathe out, forward fold, come all the way down. Think about your belly resting towards your thigh. Your knees can be soft. Breathe in, find your halfway, hands wherever you like, long spine, maybe light on the heels. Breathe out, forward fold, palms down, knees soft. Good. We're going to walk, step or jump. Find your way to plank on your next inhale. On your exhale, press the heels, pull the belly in. Good, nice. Hold there. You got this. Take one more breath. Fire up the core. Now, from where you are, let's lower those knees down. Keep the weight forward. Think about wrists and shoulders stacking. Swivel the creases of your elbows forward. Take a deep breath in. When you breathe out, lower 1/3 of the way. Try hug your elbows nice and tight towards the sides of your body. Take yourselves another deep breath in. As you breathe out, lower the second third down. Hug elbows tight. Last one. Breath in. As you breathe out, bring it all the way down to your belly. Now, when you get there, untuck your toes. Set yourselves up in a comfortable position. We're going to inhale, peel your chest up. Find your first back bend. Nice and gentle, shoulders soft, doesn't need to be high. Breathing out as you softly place yourself back down. Let's do that twice more. Breathe in, peel up, you decide the height. Breathe out, gently place back down. Really lovely. Now the last one, we're going to find a twist. So breathing in, lifting up, keep it gentle. As you breathe out, look over one shoulder. Good. Breathe in, bring it back through center, spine is long. Breathing out, second side, look over the second shoulder. Breathe in, bring it back. Breathe out, child's pose. Shift your weight all the way back and down. Maybe your knees are wide, your hips are opening, your forehead softens all the way down towards the floor. Take a few deep breaths into your child's pose. Think about breathing into your shoulder blades, the top of your back. And every time you breathe out, visualize your hips relaxing, your bum softening down towards those heels and your spine lengthening. Take one more deep breath in child's. And then in your own time, no rush, gliding up, find your way to all fours. Find your way to downward dog. Peel the pelvis, lifting high. Shift your gaze, soften your knees, walk, step or jump, feet to hands. Forward fold. Find length in those legs. Gentle bend is all good. Let the head hang heavy. And then this time, interlace your fingers at the back of the head. Hug your elbows around your ears. And gently try turn the head side to side. Try soften your neck, your shoulders. Let it all go. And then release those hands. Gently bend through the knees as you uncurl. Come all the way up. On the inhale, let's sweep. Lift palms, lift chest. On the exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Now spread your toes. Make a point of lifting and lowering and placing down each individual toe. This is super tricky. Give yourselves a lovely big base. And if you're outside, make sure you've got firm footing, nothing lumpy underneath the feet. Spread the toes, feel both sides of the heels, and then close your eyes. Try soften your shoulders. Soft bend through the knees, nice calm breath. And just see if you can tune into the balance. So notice any movement. Maybe notice those teeny tiny shifts that your body does from side to side or forward and back. And then when you're ready, try tune into this softness. Try embrace this lightness as you bring your eyes back. On the inhale, try rise up onto the balls of the feet. Think about your heels hovering. You decide the height. As you exhale, bring it back down. On the inhale, travel up. Good. On the exhale, lower down. Last one. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, heels down. Really lovely. Let's add on to the sequence again. So breathe in, scoop up. Breathe out, fold it down. Belly towards the thigh, knees can be soft, no pressure. Good. Breathe in halfway. Maybe heels are light, no pressure. Breathe out, lower down. Heels down, hands down, knees soft. Now we're going to find a low lunge. So keep your right leg where it is. Step your left leg back and lower your left knee down. You can have your left toes tucked or untucked. That's your choice. On the inhale, we're going to scoop up. So we lift the palms. We pull back. And on the exhale, you're going to draw your shoulders back and down. Good. Let's do that twice more. So you're going to sweep low, come forward, inhale, rise up. And then exhale those shoulders back and down. Now, hopefully we're focused on the pelvis scooping forward, so we feel a little bit of a quad stretch on that left side. Last one. Inhale, get low, rise up. And then exhale those shoulders. Good. Now we're going to add on to that sequence. Let me give you a little bit of a demo. We're going to inhale forward. And then this time you're going to exhale, hinge. So we kind of stick with that same kind of motion, but I want you to think about coming towards a hamstring stretch. So we lengthen and extend. Give it a go. Embrace the wobble. Inhaling as we come forward, and then hamstring stretch as we breathe out. If this is too much, hands down is all good. Last one. Inhale, rising. And exhale, hamstring. Pause there. Pull your wingspan back. Lengthen your collarbone, your chest forward, and try lift those toes. Feel all the way down the back of the leg. Really lovely. Now, when you're ready, sweep the arms forward, sinking hands in line with the shoulders, low lunge. Tuck the left toes, extend the left leg. Good. Plank. Ground down through your palms. Sweep your right foot to join your left. And we're going to lower. Option this time to go without knees if the body feels ready for chaturanga, or keep those knees down. Take a deep breath in. Lower onto your belly as you breathe out. Really lovely, no rush. Breathe in, back bend. You decide the height. Exhale, downward dog. Take it down, take it back. Pad through those heels, soften your head. Slow your breath. Now maybe this time in downward dog you find a twisting motion. So you could rise up onto the balls of the feet. You could bend the knees and swivel. So you try let the knees turn in one direction. Yeah, you got it. Swivel at your own pace. Swivel just as far as feels good. And then gently finding your way back to center, back to still. We're going to look forward, soften the knees, walking, stepping or jumping, feet to hands. Forward fold, relax, head heavy, knees soft. Inhale, sweep up, lift palms, lift chest. Exhale, hands to heart. Good, slow the breath, have a little check-in. Soften, relax, let go. One more. Lovely. We're going to balance you out. So let's try the same sequence. Second side. As you inhale, scoop up, lift palms, lift chest. As you exhale, forward fold, bring it all the way down. Good, lovely. Inhale, halfway. Maybe heels are light, maybe not. Exhale, soften, take it down. Now, bend the knees, fingertips are resting on the floor. Left leg stays, right leg steps, right knee lowers down. You're coming into that low lunge. As we inhale, we scoop up and pull back. As we exhale, we relax the shoulders back and down. Good. Check that the tail is tucking forward. Inhale, bring it forward, pull it back. Exhale, scoop. Last one. Inhale, low. Exhale those shoulders. Good. Now let's complicate things just because why not? So inhale, we come forward. And as we exhale, we pull back to that hamstring stretch. On the inhale, get low, scoop up. We lengthen the leg, we exhale the chest forward. Last one. Inhale. Option to have those hands down. No pressure if this is a bit much this morning. And then exhale. Hold there for just a sec. Long spine, shoulders squeezed together, toes pulling back towards you. Really lovely. Now allow the hands to come down, sink the weight forward and extend the right leg, runner's lunge. Good, so bring the weight, adjust, palms down. Step your left foot to join your right. Take a deep breath in, spread those fingers, wrists and shoulders stack. Take a breath out your way down with knees or without. Come onto your belly. Good. Adjust the feet as you inhale. Peel your chest up. You're in control. Option to come into upward dog if the spine is ready. And then exhale, downward dog or child's pose, your choice. Child's is the rest. Downward dog is a little bit more active. And wherever we choose, we're going to take 5 deep breaths. So either taking a variation in down dog or a moment in child's. Try soften your head, your neck. Try slow your breath right down. Chill out and check in. And then from wherever we are, no rush, starting the process of finding our way to the top of the mat. However is good for you, no rush. Find a softness through the knees, unravel, uncurl, make your way up to a stand. Have a check-in, head, neck, shoulders. Good, lovely. Okay, so we're going to start to work a bit more into the pelvis and into our standing poses. So setting up somewhere nearish the top of your mat. Spread your toes, notice your posture, relax your shoulders. We're going to go weight to the right leg. So think about easing your palms together and find a lightness in your left. Now, it might be that today your left toes stay fully grounded. That is all good. Or it might be that the toes come slightly higher, your choice. Notice that there's a soft bend in your standing leg and spreading through the toes, just like we did earlier. Long spine, calm breath, breathe in. And then as you breathe out, we're going to let the leg go wide. Think about opening at the hip. Good. As you inhale, come back through center, leg long. As you exhale, take it wide. Let the knee come out to the side. Last one. Inhale as it comes forward. Exhale as it goes wide. Now this time, floating into tree pose. So you could place the foot all the way down to the floor, to the side of the calf, or all the way up to the inner thigh. Press your foot into whatever it makes contact with. Lengthen the spine. Let's take a couple more breaths wherever we are. And then gently, slowly bring the leg forward. Step the foot down, shake it out. Well done, ladies and gents. We're going to do the exact same thing on the second side. Set yourselves up, spread those toes. Notice posture, knees soft. Weight's going to transition to the left this time, and we find ourselves a lightness on the right. You're in complete control. It might be different on this side. So if the tippy toes want to stay down, that is all good. If the foot wants to lift higher, that is good too. Take a breath in, feel long. Take a breath out as you open, let the knee come wide. Breathing in, bring it back. Breathing out, take it wide. Last one, breathe in. Breathe out, and this time we set ourselves up with the foot wherever we would like it. So it could be on the inner thigh, could be on the side of the calf, it could be all the way down to the ground. Tune in, slow down, pause and breathe. And then nice and slow, bring your leg forward, release, pad through. Good, lovely. Now we're going to take that up a notch. So this time we're going to do the same again. And then the third time we're going to think about stepping the leg all the way out back to our warrior two. So we've already got the hip open. We then just need to swivel the pelvis so that we can step into that nice wide open stance with 1 foot forward and 1 foot wide. Let's give it a go. So standing at the top, set yourselves up. Take your weight to the right. Let's find a lightness on our left. You decide the height. So it could be on the floor. This whole thing can be done with the foot on the ground. There's no pressure to be up in the air. Long spine, find some visual stillness. As you inhale, lift the foot, or maybe not. As you exhale, take it wide. Now take your time. Think about stepping that left leg all the way towards the back of the mat and soften your right knee in order to sit yourselves down. Good. Now I'm going to switch sides. So from here, check that your inner thigh is pressing out. We want a nice straight line from the knees to the toes. Scoop your pelvis forward slightly so you feel your inner thighs. Let's add a pulsing. So we're going to inhale, straighten everything, reach those arms up high. And then exhale, take the arms wide, rebend that right knee. Inhale, rise up. Really lovely. Exhale, sit down. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Yeah, now we're going to reverse our warrior. So stay low, keep the right leg bent. You're going to bring the left hand down, the right arm up. And I want you to try your hardest to feel long on both sides of the waist. Try not to lose this back side so we feel graceful, lifted, elongated. And then when we're ready, inhale up, find warrior two. Exhale to cartwheel. Come onto the ball of the back foot as you swivel to runner's lunge. Now your lunge might be a little long, so you might want to shorten the distance. And then we're going to come into a standing split. So the weight comes forward to that right leg, kicking your left leg up and out back and folding your head towards your toes. Bend your right knee as much as you need. Take one more deep breath in. As you breathe out, bring both feet down to the floor, forward fold. Good, breathe in, sweep up, rise to a stand. Breathe out, bring your hands to your heart. Slow everything down, check in. Maybe one more breath. Let's go again. Let's even your body out. Let's do the exact same thing, second side. So set yourselves up. Spread your toes, notice posture. Okay, we're going to think this time about taking our weight to the left and finding a lightness on our right. You decide where the foot goes. It could stay fully down. That's okay. Take a breath in, optional lifting of the foot. Take a breath out as we open and adjust and step. You're going to take it all the way down to your warrior two. Good. So set yourselves up. Nice deep bend through the left knee, left toes and knee point in the same direction. And we want to feel the inner thigh pressing out. Feel supported as you scoop the pelvis forward. As you inhale, bring the arms, straighten the legs. We go for that pulse. As you exhale, sit down, bend the left knee. Yes, lovely. Inhale, travel up, lift and lengthen. Exhale, sink down. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, stay low. Deep bend through the left leg. Good. Now let's release your right hand down, flip your left palm, and ease your way back into that reverse warrior. Feel long on both sides of the waist. Relax through those shoulders. Take one more breath in. Now inhale, bring yourselves up, warrior two. Exhale for the cartwheel, hands come down. We frame the left foot. Now you might shorten the distance if that back foot feels a really long way away. On the inhale, standing split, weight forward, the back leg goes high, your right leg goes high. On the exhale, your belly folds towards your thigh, your head is heavy. Good, take one more breath in at the top. And then as you breathe out, step both feet down at the top of the mat, forward fold. Take a well-deserved rest here. Shuffle your feet wider, bend your knees, hold your elbows, and then shake it out side to side, ragdoll. And then in your own time, find stillness, find center, release, and unravel. Come all the way up. Keep the feet wide, keep the knees soft, and take a big twist. When you're ready, nice and slow, come all the way back to center. Lovely. Adjust those legs, bring your hand to your heart. Okay, so we're going to add on to that sequence, changing things a touch. And then we'll think about coming down. So let's go weight back to the right leg, find a softness on your left. Option to keep the toes down or lift. Spread the toes, find your balance. Take a breath in and then open out to warrior two. As you breathe out, step the leg back and down. Good, now adjust. Check in, set yourselves up, check in with the knee, scoop the pelvis, feel the inner thighs. Just one pulse. Inhale as we straighten everything. Exhale as we sink, bend the knee. Now inhale, rise up, straighten the legs, straighten the arms, and then exhale, keep the legs, but open the arms again. As you inhale, we'll reach forward, so reaching towards that front leg, and as you exhale, come into triangle pose. Now exactly the same as we did in reverse warrior here, feel long on both sides of the waist, maybe your gaze shifts up if the balance feels okay. Try be light on that bottom palm, take one more breath. Inhale, warrior two, bend the knee. Good. Exhale, cartwheel down. Bring the hands to the floor. Now, option to adjust your back foot if it feels too far away. Opposite hand to foot stays grounded, and we're going to spiral into a twisted lunge. So if your right foot is down, your left hand goes down. Yes, nice. Option to lower the back knee. If this is a bit too much, that knee will give you more support in your rotation. Take one more deep breath in. One more deep breath out. Now inhale, palm floats down. Exhale, forward fold, top of the mat. Good. Inhale, sweep up, lift palms, lift chest. Exhale, hands at heart. Spread the toes, soften the knees, check in. We're going to even you out. We'll do the exact same sequence on the second side. This time, weight comes to the left, we find a lightness on your right. Good. As you inhale, maybe the foot lifts off the floor. As you exhale, take it wide. Come all the way back to your warrior two. Now we adjust. When we get there, we check in with the knees, with the ankles, with the pelvis. Just once, inhale as we scoop up. Exhale, sit back into warrior two. Now inhale, lift up. Keep the legs the same this time as you exhale, the shoulders back in line. Good. As you inhale, reach forward, front arm reaching towards front toes. As you exhale, triangle pose, reaching hand down towards calf or thigh or shin or ankle. Long spine, option to shift the gaze. Good. Light on that bottom palm. Take one more breath. As you inhale, bend the knee, rise up, warrior two. Lovely. Exhale to cartwheel. Get the hands down. Come onto the ball of the back foot. Now you're more than welcome to shift, so you could bring the back foot closer or lower the back knee down. The right hand is under the right shoulder, the left arm lifts. Find your twisted lunge. Option to bring the gaze up. Take one more breath here. Inhale as you float your palm down. Exhale as you step to forward fold, both feet to the top. Good. Now in your fold, shuffle your feet wide. We're going to come as wide as the mat. We're going to turn your toes out, your heels in, and start the process of bending the knees, either forearms resting on thigh, coming into a kind of Malasana sumo squat, or let the hips sink fully into Malasana. Now you might adjust the feet. We're all made slightly differently, so listen to what feels okay for your hips today. Some people like movement, some people like a rocking sensation, and others will prefer still. No right or wrong. Just trying to work into the hips in a slightly different way. Good, really lovely. And then gently, let's find our way onto our sit bones. So try, ease your way down. Gravity will help us. Good. And we're going to try, when we get there, take those legs out wide. And wide is different for everyone, so no pressure. Wherever they land is good. We're going to try flex through the feet. Notice your posture. So if you feel really rounded here, you're going to use your hands out back to try and lift and scoop your pelvis up. Good idea. And then think about your sternum pressing forward, chest lifting. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, you want to imagine string on your belly button, pulling you forward so that you start to feel the pelvis, the inner thighs. Every time you breathe out, maybe see if there's a little bit more fold that can happen. Now, if you find that you're at that tipping point where you'd feel more comfortable with your hands forward, feel free to adjust. Hands can be wherever is best for you today. And the height is totally down to the individual. So there's no goal, there's no aim. It's just a case of working with your flexibility today. Really lovely. Let's go one more breath wherever we are. And then nice and slow, ease your chest up. Ease your legs together. Good. And then give those ankles a shake out. Well done. Let's take a forward fold, and then the rest of our stretches will be down on our back. So we're going to find a gentle forward fold by bending through the knees. You're going to first of all bring your belly towards your thigh and then scoop your hands onto the balls of your feet. Now from here, lift up your feet and walk your heels away, but being really aware of this belly and thigh connection. See if you can keep the belly connected as the heels shuffle. Good. Now let the belly and thighs stay connected as you soften the head down. As you let the spine curl, gently easing into the fold of your back. Try breathe into your shoulder blades. And we're going to take a few breaths here. So if the body begins to relax more, if you feel like maybe there's more fold to be had, you're more than welcome to shuffle those heels further away. And then nice and slow, unravel your chest. Peel yourselves up. Once again, check in with the ankles. And we're going to come all the way down onto our backs for our final few stretches. So maybe bending up, feet nice and close to the bum. And you can use your tummy muscles to find that controlled descent as you lower down. And then when we get there, let the hands rest alongside the hips, let the head be heavy. Bring your heels nice and close towards your bum. So bend those knees up first. Good. We're going to roll up and down the spine a few times. So pressing into the feet, lifting the pelvis and rolling that motion all the way up the spine towards your shoulders. And then gently reverse that as you flow and place yourselves back down. We're going to do that a couple more times, so adjust anything that feels uncomfortable and find some fluidity, rolling up and down. Last one. Now, the next time your hips meet the floor, we'll take your right leg all the way up towards the sky. Flex through the right foot. Get your hands involved and see if you can hug your right thigh closer towards your belly. You can use your hands on the back of the calf, the back of the ankle, the back of the thigh, wherever is good, no pressure. And then from here, straight to figure of four. Let the right ankle come all the way over to the left thigh. Press the knee wide, maybe draw your left thigh in towards your belly. Good, maybe still, maybe rocking, your choice. And then let's think about finding our way back down, feet to the mat. Left leg lifts, flex through the foot. Use those hands to hug and squeeze, thigh coming closer towards the belly. And then straight to figure of four. Left ankle on right thigh. Right thigh maybe hugging in towards the belly. Optional rocking, optional stillness, your choice. And then let it all go, both feet to the floor. Arms out wide, windscreen wiper those legs. And then taking yourselves any final stretches that feel good for you before we lay ourselves down fully for Shavasana. So in your own time, no rush, in the next minute or so, we'll start to get ourselves comfortable and settled so that we can embrace a moment of stillness, a moment of mindfulness as we really tune in to all the sounds and sensations that surround us. And with your Shavasana, there is no specifics. So you get comfortable, you relax, find a space where your body can soften and you feel able to switch off. Check that you feel nice and balanced on both sides of the body. And then starting the process of checking in. So notice the heels. Could they become any heavier? The toes, any softer? And then working through calves and shins, relaxing the knees. Relaxing the glutes and all those muscles around the hips and the pelvis. Relax your tummy. Feel heavy through your shoulders and soft through your fingers. Allow a heaviness through your head, but a lightness and a softness through your eyebrows and your jaw. Become aware of the movement within your body. The movement of breath traveling up and down. See if you can tune in to a slower pace of breath and a slower pace of being, of existing. And maybe today we can see if we can take that slowness with us as we travel on, as we go about our day. Breathing in this sense of calm and letting it wash throughout the entirety of the body. Breathing out as we let it all go, as we find ourselves a heaviness, as the body relaxes and releases. Tune into any sensations you can feel. Maybe the warmth of the sun gently kissing your skin, or the breeze brushing past. The movement of breath, or the sounds that surround you. Maybe any aromas that you can take in, or anything else that feels really present in this moment with you right now. Now, when you're ready, nice and slowly, no rush, starting to encourage your body back. Maybe taking those teeny tiny movements through your fingers or through your toes. Or maybe through your head and your neck. Maybe reaching up and overhead as you lengthen the whole of the spine. And then we can reverse that by hugging, by tucking, by squeezing those thighs in towards your belly. Maybe rocking side to side. And then gently bring yourselves up to a seat. Seated however is comfortable for you. Close those eyes, lengthen your spine, allow your shoulders to soften. Take a nice deep breath in, feel the breath travel up. Let it all go as you breathe it out, nice and slow. One more deep breath in. Let it all go. Bring the palms together at the heart center. Thank you ever so much for finding the time to be here today, for giving your mind and body this moment's rest. Have a lovely day, a lovely week. Namaste. Thank you very much.